and welcome back to John and Mandy Go RVing. Today we're going to check out the historic Yorktown battlefield in Yorktown, Virginia. It looks like we're going to have perfect weather today for the visit to the battleground here in Yorktown, Virginia. Let's go see and learn some things about this final battle of the Revolutionary War, which sealed our country's independence. This is the Yorktown Victory Monument. This monument was authorized by the Continental Congress on October 29, 1781, just after the news of British surrender reached Philadelphia. Actual construction began 100 years later and was completed in 1884. It stands 98 feet tall in total. The Battle of Yorktown was the battle to end the Revolutionary War and actually seal our independence. The surrender by Lieutenant General Charles Cornwallis and the capture of both him and his army prompted the British government to negotiate an end to the conflict. The battle boosted faltering American morale and revived French enthusiasm for the war, as well as undermining popular support for the conflict in Great Britain. God bless America. Out here in the middle of the battlefield right now. Couldn't pick a better day to do this, you know what I mean? I hope everyone's staying safe out there. I know this virus thing that's going on is keeping everyone indoors for most part, but don't be afraid to come out to one of the national parks or one of your local state parks and take a break from being in your house, get away from each other, you know. Yeah, it's a crazy world right now, isn't it? We'll be fine, you know. We've been through worse. This one just caught us a little bit off guard, I guess. What you see before you is the second siege line. The low earthworks on either side are part of the French and American advance line. The line was completed after the capture of British redoubts 9 and 10, which are earthen forts. The Grand American Battery Artillery consisted of 7 18-pounder siege guns, 3 24-pounder siege guns, 8 mortars, and last but not least, 4 howitzers. George Washington led the American troops with the help of our French allies to a glorious victory against the British, ending the Revolutionary War on October 19, 1781.
This is the Moore House. It was the site of negotiations during the Siege of Yorktown, which ended the Revolutionary War on October 19, 1781. As you walk through historic Yorktown, you will see many 18th century homes that were built and occupied by some of the most prominent citizens of Yorktown. Thomas Nelson Jr. was famous for being a signer of the Declaration of Independence and a one-time governor of Virginia. This is his home, which may be toured by visitors to Yorktown. Some old buildings have gotten some new life in Yorktown. This house is known as the Coal Diggs House and has functioned as a home, a restaurant, and a coffee house. From historic Yorktown, it's a quick stroll down to Riverwalk Landing. Let's go check it out. The York River is 35 miles long and feeds into the Chesapeake Bay. You can bike, hike, enjoy the beach, or enjoy many water activities like kayaking, boating, and paddleboarding. Along the river, you can enjoy a mile-long walk that begins at the battlefield and ends at the American Revolution Museum of Yorktown. There are several statues throughout the Riverwalk. This one pays homage to Marquis de Lafayette, one of the heroes of the Revolutionary War. There are many dining and shopping options on the Riverwalk. There are fine dining venues as well as casual dining and quick stop-in shops for ice cream. There are also many waterfront shops from which you can pick up that perfect souvenir. This beach features a Moby mat, which makes the beach accessible for visitors in wheelchairs.
the Yorktown battlefield. I wasn't expecting to find a beach here. It's real nice.
This is the Archer House. In 1814, there was a great fire that destroyed everything but the foundation. The house you see today was built on top of the original foundation. This is known as Cornwallis's Cave, where it is believed Cornwallis hid during the siege of Yorktown. No one knows if this is true, but the cave was definitely used for ammunition storage during the Civil War. Yorktown's fishing pier is free to the public and is wheelchair accessible. York River features many types of fish, as well as stingrays and dolphins. You can rent kayaks, paddle boats, and boats here, or buy a ticket on several ships. The Schooner Alliance gives you a great history lesson, or you can opt for an adventure on the high seas on a pirate ship. If you're feeling romantic, you can experience a sunset sail on the York River.
Well, thanks everyone for joining us. And if you enjoyed this video today, please give us a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe. Take care, everyone.